What's up, everyone? My name is Jake the Dirty Cat, the DK, whatever you like to call me. And today we are back with more Final Fantasy 14. I have absolutely fallen in love with trade skills in this game. Absolutely fallen in love with them. So last night we got all of our disciplines of the land up to 10 plus. Now we're getting a few of these disciplines of the hand up. Just having so much fun. My hair's going kind of sicko mode today. So we got the level 10 armor request we're going to go ahead and get done quick. Oh, bro, just the last I was hoping to see. I have a new initiate that has near exhausted my reserves of patience. I think she would benefit from seeing the results of Pier's dedication skills, specifically yours. Her name is Grenade, and a builder. Help me, she's the most distracted fumble finger craftsman ever to lift a hammer. If she could but learn to forge the simplest of items without constant supervision, I would consider it a rare victory. It is unfortunate that Biragott did not see fit to invest all my armorers with the innate talents, but I suppose we must all start somewhere. If I abandoned every initiate that was slow to grasp a technique, our guild would have a grand total of, 9 members, perhaps then. Could be a few enough for our clients in the Maelstrom to have to share breastplates. So, what say you, bro? You need to only craft a dozen sheets of bronze blade to supplement Grenade Zone. When they are ready, I want you to deliver them the last in person. May happier example inspire her to make her. Alright, gotta make a bunch of bronze plates. I already have a few of them crafted up already, so let's go ahead and I think we need more tin. Let's get up to 20 of both. And then I think actually, when you have high quality, it uses more. So let's just go ahead and synthesize regular bronze ingots. I'm absolutely loving the craft skills in this game. They're so much freaking fun, dude. We're gonna need quite a few. Oh, so actually, if we did high quality, it would only require 1. Maybe? No, I think it still requires. That's fine. Whatever. It's fine. Let's just do it this way. Actually, what does quick synthesize look like? So let's go ahead and grab 20 more copper ore. Synthesize. Oh, that is awesome. That is so sick. I love that. Yeah, we're gonna have to repair our stuff soon here. And then, am I able to quick synthesize? We need, 9. Not bad, not bad. Dude, the crafting system in this game is so good, it's not even funny. I love it. Oh, do they have to be... Oh, you must be over the guildmaster told me you'd be... Wait, where did I put my hammer? Oh, there it is, sorry. What were you saying? Right, yes, I would be grateful for the extra spawn plate. Oh. Well, I gotta go mend my gear quick, so I will be right back. Oh, is there a mender right here? Might as well just repair everything. Perfect. Well, I mean... Oh, that's iron. We don't need iron. We need copper. Quick synthesize. I love this game. And bronze plates. Synthesize. Can it not be high quality? Is that why? There we go. Hey, what's up, Scarlett? How's it going? Hope you're doing well today. It's good to see you again. Thank you so much for the follow last night. Gods, did you craft these yourself? Why, they're absolutely whoa. Nearly dropped them. No harm done, though. As I was saying, I can certainly see why the Forge Master speaks so highly of your work. The bronze is the perfect color and thickness, so I assume you carefully measured out the amounts of tin and copper. I always add too much tin. Do you know metal can shatter? Well, I didn't. Truth be told, I've tended to put all my effort into making the armor itself rather than bothering with the base materials. I mean, compared to hammering, glorious winged helms, or ornate greaves, measuring metals just seems so trivial. But looking at your work, I'm beginning to wonder. I never realized how beautiful a simple sheet of bronze could be. With materials like this, just imagine the sturdy, shiny suits of armor one might create. Since I've been putting the cart before the chocobo, from the moment onwards, I sort of focus all my attention and care on the task at hand, even if the task at hand is forging bronze ingots. And what of you, Obro? Do you have any grand projects waiting for you on the anvil? I heard some of the senior armorers boasting about the coin they made through tradecraft levies. Might that be something you consider? Then say Tomokri over at the Journey Watch is one to talk to, and that's where I'll be heading once I improve my technique. Where do I put the hammer? Things are going well. Good to hear. Good to hear. Awesome. Alrighty, let's go start up our quest for also take it from a level 100 Omnicrafter. There's a certain satisfaction to be able to craft your own gear. That's, honest to God, that's the main reason I'm doing this, is I want to be able to like craft my own gear for my alts as like I'm playing them. It seems like super satisfying. And honestly, like the crafting system in this game is just so much fun and so in depth. It's like, I want it, and I want to make money. And I know crafting's a great way to make money. Unless you're blind and deaf, I presume you're wandering into a forge of your own accord, drawn by the siren song of the Smitty's hammers, no doubt. If these here hollowed halls Lims's finest pound metal into all manner of tools and weapons, and when I say Lims's, I mean the whole bloody realms. Make no mistake, you need more than a big arm to join our ranks. But if you got iron in your veins and the builder's lesson, speak up. Yeah, well, you're not short on confidence, but do you truly know what you're getting yourself into, lass? Ours is a trade born in blood and brine. For as long as pirates have sailed the Rotano, Smithies have forged their weapons and fitted out their ships from keel to cannon. Of course, till sea swallow all ain't just an idle saying. Bryn'll eat through even the stoutest iron given time, and our forebears long struggled to forge more rust-resistant alloys. Lucky for us, the Smithies of old were a determined bunch and clever too, so when they learned of the kobolds and knew something of advanced metallurgy, the Smithies set out to make it their own. Thanks to the kobolds' wisdom, which they generously gifted us with only the merest hint of pirately prompting, Lomin's Smittens came up leaps and bounds. It was long before the Gridanians and Uldans started eyeing our knowledge like we did the kobolds, though. And so, some 150 odd years ago, two particularly forward-thinking men named Theor Naldic and Bryce Vilmelli had the bright idea of establishing a respectable business. Being fair-minded fellows, they'd sell their wares to anyone who had the coin, pirates and foreigners included, and when folks weren't inclined to play, Leonard should remind them they hadn't completely forsaken our pirate ways. Times have changed, though, and we're a wee bit more willing to share our wisdom these days. The company's been running the Blacksmith and Armorers Guild for years now. Welcome in a soul with the necessary talent and will to work. As to whether you've got enough of either, well, that's for the Forge Master's side. Speak to me when you're ready to present yourself to him. The crafting system is so good, and honestly, I love the gathering system a lot. I really, really, really like the gathering system too, so that's been a lot of fun too. So it'll be, reckon you've got what it takes to train the best goddamn blacksmith in the realm? Yeah, that's the spirit. If you're taking any longer aside, I have told you to bugger off no matter what you said. Kid have half-arsed adventures, wasting Forge Master brittles of precious time. See, he's got a lot of iron in the fire. That's why me and the other lads make a point of keeping idlers, imbeciles, and the otherwise unqualified from getting in his way. Anyway, it's time you went and paid your respects to the man. He's the one over yonder making a face like he's carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders. About time Randwolf sent me a new recruit. It's been too long, Ahem. I'm Brittle, the Forge Master of the Blacksmith's Guild. If you're aiming to become a smithy worth the name, it would be a great pleasure to educate you on the finer points of the craft. All the rest of these sour-faced bastards will tell you it's hard, grueling work. Fit only for the best and brightest. But I say put hammer in the hands of the willing and see what happens. I always say in the last we swing a hammer for old Brithel. Haha, I knew I liked you the moment I set eyes on you. Or what did you say your name was again? Obero Karshans. A name fit for a hero if I've ever heard one. In fact, I reckon I did hear it in the Bard song once. Or was it the poor saw cursing in his cups at the wench? But it don't matter if we're saving the world or cockled in your husband. It's time to forge yourself a new reputation, pound out a new legend. You can trust old Brithel to help you do it. But there you go, putting the cart before the chocobo. Here, last take the crossbeam hammer. A smithy without a hammer, it's like me without a drink, bloody useless. Well, don't just stand there gawping at her. Take it in your hands, have a few practice swings. Whenever you fancy, she's all yours now. I wouldn't give to be you right now. Last me never forgets his first hammer. Don't worry about the way, guys. We're gonna do story stuff in a bit. I'm really liking this stuff, so I would like to continue it. For the time being. Now there's a beautiful sight. Never forget a smooth hammer is her one true love. Friends betray you, lovers will leave you, but your hammer will never do you wrong. God, seeing you standing there reminds me of a less ale-sodden, more lady-shaped version of my younger self. Bond to your task. Being a congregation of soft-handed scholarlies here, smitten learn be hard. I still need to do the rest of the crafting quest lines. Yeah, I'm trying to do my best to stay on top of everything. I'm not gonna like jump into alchemy or anything like that right now. I kind of want to jump into like the armor and weapon crafting, and we'll jump into the other ones later. Very handy making a bronze ingot. Any smithy where her salts got matter stir the fundamentals, and you can't get more fundamental than that. Ain't complicated. Bronze, just copper and tin melted and mixed together. So you'll be needing that's a copper and tin ore. And seeing as most folk don't carry stuff like that around without reason, Schmiter outside can provide you with some for a price, that is. What the lad can't sell you though is the fire shard you'll need. It ain't complicated, but the don't mean it's easy. You need to melt the metals after all it. And to do, you need to get them hotter than Bombard's backside. And that's all there is to it. Think you can handle it, lass? I think I can handle it, sir. I'll be taking 20 of that there copper ore and 10 of that there tin ore. And crap. I literally hard leveled every crafting class going to and never touched any of the class quest heads. Are there unlocks you get from the class quests that matter though? Like, do you get skills from them or anything? Like normal job quests? Because if not, I could totally see why skipping over him's not so bad. Remember to make a bronze ingot. All you need is copper, tin, and a fire shard. Smalder and myself, we have to find it right now because I'm telling you this stuff. There you go. 1 copper ingot. Hey, you're alright, lass. Better than that, even. Sure, you ain't done this before. Because honestly, this ain't what you expect from a venture fresh off the street. I think you might be a bleeding natural, lass. It just takes the right balance of metals to produce a bronze suitable for weapons and tools. But the ingot you've made me, lass, it's not on par with them as our veterans produce. You take down to Hawker's Alley and find a buyer in no time. Your God's watching over you, ain't no doubt about it. Hey, you've got talent, lass, but don't let it get to your head. I see plenty of folk get drunk on early success, only to puke their guts up later because they forgot the talent's worth bugger all with the hard work and dedication. So I tell you what, keep it simple for now. Last, practice fundamentals till you can smelt bronze in your sleep, and when you gain the kind of confidence as only comes with experience, come back and I'll teach you something new. Level 65 or so, you can get ethereal men from the crafting class quest. Literally one of the only crafting abilities I don't have. Okay, so sticking on top of them is actually worth doing. Okay, so I will definitely take note of that. Praise the builder. I was afraid you might have joined up with another crew. The thought of it pained me so much. I was down at the wench till the morning bell, I was. But here you are, still brimming with potential with some extra meat on your smitten arm. My eyes don't deceive me. So there's something new, Oh, of course, how could I forget? Overall questions. I bid you craft 3 bronze crossband hammers, just like the ones all our apprentice smiths use. For this, you'll need bronze, maple lumber, and hempen cloth. Now, I know making the bronze won't pose you no trouble, so let me offer you a bit of advice regarding the materials. If you want to save yourself some coin, you consider mining your own copper and tin out in the wilds. If you don't tickle your fancy, you might consider whacking the odd goblin till it stops moving. They lug ore around with them and see it ain't as if swinging a sword all the different pounding a lump of metal into shape, is it? At the end of the day, though, how you go about getting it bits and pieces don't matter to me. Just want to see if you can make a decent hammer. Do it needs doing and come back when it's done. Okay, so we needed... Let's grab 20 of you. He said he needed bronze crossbeam hammers. Now we'll actually go ahead and just do these normally. We got those. All right, now we'll go ahead and do quick synthesis on a few of these. Oh, these do seem to give less XP than if you were to normally do it, though. Okay, well, it's good to know. Where are them hammers at, or less? Heh, seems last time weren't no fluke. This here's some impressive work, lass. Now, layman might look at this and think he just stuck a piece of bronze on a maple stick, but you've done a damn sight more than that, whether you know it or not. Hammer's a tool after all and lads got to grip the shaft for tens, thousands of strikes. What's more, when a smithy's found in a red-hot piece of metal, her hammer takes some of the heat and swells the touch. Which ain't a problem unless it's a poorly made piece of shite. Take it from me, lass. There's a few things more embarrassing than flinging a glowing hammerhead over your shoulder, straight into the eye of the newest apprentice. If you did eventually get his sight back. But I reckon your hammers won't lead to any incidents like that. I'm sure I'm happy with what you've done. Now spare us both the don't rest on your laurels speech if it's all the same to you. Stating the bleeding obvious is best done with the drink in your hand to find. But well done any road. Here, you'll be needing this. Hammer will suffice for simple smithing, but complex jobs call for a delicate touch, which is what a file gives you. Using one alongside your hammer will make your life a good deal easier when you're crafting. Try smithing something simple, I guarantee you'll see the difference. And when you've done that, do it again. I want you to practice so you can wield the file as well as your hammer. Once you get the hang of it, please come back here for another task. Man, crafting in this game is sick. Because I think you get more XP for doing something for the first time, I believe. So we actually need to clear up some inventory space. Let's go ahead and Yeah, first time crafts give a chunk of X bonus XP. Perfect. That's what I thought. You know what, last? It may not be a place to say it, but me being your guild master and all, but I like you. I really like you. Together there's not, we can't. What? Why are you making that face at me? Oh no, I didn't mean it like that. You're the most promising pupil I've had in gods know how long is all. It was just wax the cement for a moment. You can't honestly tell me you don't get a bit emotional when you've been out here the night before and forget it. Been working hard, have you? I can tell, but this is just the beginning, last. You see, the art of blacksmithing is deeper than the deepest ocean. And if you plan on getting on to the bottom of it, you'll need to sink. No, that's no good. All right, how about this? If you mean to set sail for the fairway land of Smith the Master, you mustn't try to make the journey in a dinghy. How the hell's with it? Just make me a dozen bronze rivets, last. I can do that, brother. Bronze rivets. All right, we can quick synthesize these. Nothing like working the anvil, boys. There she blows. How are them rivets coming along? Anytime last, Praise the builder, you've done it again. These rivets are perfect. But don't take that to mean they're special, because they ain't. You see, rivets have got to be perfect, and I'll tell you for why. If you're pounding something in and your hammer breaks, you can just grab a new one. But it's a whole other story when your rivet fails. Ever seen Airship last? Marvelous things there, but bloody complicated. And imagine you're a dozen malms above Limsa and your fancy flying boat starts bringing rivets. Might be as it's from the engine, might be from the hull. Don't make no difference. Whatever it is, you're royally buggered. If I was on the airship last, taking in the gorgeous view as the confounded contraption tumbled down to the earth below, I'd be cursing them rivets with all my heart. I ain't a half-arsed bastard to shout them out too. And you wouldn't want that on your conscience, would you? Which is why you must always make quality products which stand the test of time. To help you learn the importance of quality, I want you to try smoothing your pay for paying customers. Start having with Tomokri down at the wrench. She should be able to point you in the direction of few Lumisians as need at the service of a talent lass like yourself. Own your craft, earn some coin, hells have a drink while you're at it. The wench is always serving. Alright, sick. Alrighty. Is the goldsmith here? It can't be, right? And we've got carpenter here, which I'm not too worried about doing carpenter for now. Okay, perfect. Goldsmith Azul doll, perfect. So let's grab leatherworker. Leatherworker, goldsmith, and weaver. We want to grab all three of those. Greens, welcome to the Leatherworkers Guild. Here we produce the finest leather goods, taking care to honor the lives which were sacrificed for their creation. Our leather armor is worn by the archers and lancers of this great nation, and favored by all who prefer the protection, does not come at the cost of mobility. If you wish to place an order, I bid you visit Fenyi Fineries. If, on the other hand, you have a mind to join our guild, I should be happy to assist you. Might you be interested in becoming a leatherworker? Yes. Nothing would make me happier than to welcome new initiate into our ranks. However, it is essential that you first understand the burden that every leatherworker must bear. As you cannot have failed to notice, the 12's wood is blessed with an abundance of life, and we Gridanians have long hunted the forest creatures for both nourishment and clothing. But Gridania is unlike any other place. The elementals that watch over the 12's would have never looked kindly on the taking of life, and those who flout their governance do so at their own peril. The elementals decreed that life not be taken without due necessity, and so the Trappers League was formed to regulate the hunting of animals. The Leatherworkers Guild was subsequently founded to manage the fair and equitable distribution of pelts. Nowadays, adventurers are a major supplier of pelts, and leather goods have become widespread, but in the past, they were rare and precious. The Leatherworkers Guild has not forgotten those times. We treat leather with no less respect than living creatures whence it comes, the craft goods of the highest quality. In so doing, we honor the lives lost and minimize the need for further killing and offer God benefit of our products, surpassing durability. Our guild is also the sole producer of the famous Fenil brand of leather goods, the pride of Gridania. These goods represent the ultimate expression of the core tenets and the transcendence technique which shaped them. You know, though, that being a guild member does not automatically make you a Fenil artisan. You must earn the right to become one. For most leather workers here, having the fruit of their labors bear the Fenwell brand is yet a distant dream. That is the life which awaits you should you choose to walk the path. Success will not be handed to you, but I guarantee that you have the opportunity to seize it. So if you wish to make a name for yourself and craft goods which are envy of all, you have come to the right place. speak to me once more if you wish to learn more about the enrollment process. If you decide to join the Leatherworkers Guild. Very well, I invite you to speak with Guildmaster Jiva. She's a brilliant artisan, personally responsible for the creation of countless Fenyi products. You've doubtless heard her name. Guildmaster patterns are uniformly elegant, and with them, even novice craftsmen can cut the materials with minimal waste. It is here to decide if you fit to join us. You can be found in work area within. Present yourself to her and do not waver in your determination. Hey, what's up, Piscondo? Hope you're doing well today. I am doing fantastic. We got a long stream ahead of us, and I am super excited to continue playing this game. I am thoroughly addicted. Thoroughly addicted. So you should become a leather worker. If you spoke with Randall, then you've been told it means to work with leather. Weight you must carry, the responsibility you must bear. Not just to the elementals, mind you, but also to the guild. Our craftsmanship is unrivaled, and each member is expected to live up to the reputation. Once you join, there is no turning back. If you honor us, I shall flay you myself to make a chokeable settable from your hide. Were you swear to uphold the traditions and be the best leather worker you can be? Yes. Very well, you learn to craft with the English laws, though you seem ill-equipped to do even that. I will give you a head knife to help you on the way, but the rest is up to you. Do not presume that your association with us means your work will bear the Fenyi name. Until you prove yourself worthy, you will not be permitted to so much as touch a Fenyo product, much less craft one. But then, if you're to continue with your initiation, you'll need to put the knife in your hand first. Talk to me when you're ready to begin. Oh, the story has been fantastic. Right now I'm not doing story stuff though. I'm working on a bunch of the gathering and craft stuff, which is the most fun in any game I've ever done. The crafting and gathering in this game is top notch. So good. So freaking good. Well, you've passed the first test, gripping your knife by the handle and not the pointy end. Now it's time to see how well you can wield it. Make a circle of leather. You'll need an animal skin to do so. Newcomers to our craft often imagine they need to hunt in order to obtain their materials. But if you have the sense of the gods gave a choke bazaars, you realize they're hardly the case. Osgith, over by our reception, sells most of the items commonly used in our craft. However, she cannot simply supply you the earth shards. And that's it for my advice. The rest is up to you. Once you made the circle of leather, bring it here to be inspected. Like I say, I have great expectations for your work. I just to see it, you do not waste good skins now away with you. I'm assuming I need animal skin. Leather. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Bum, 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 ba-dum. But yeah, no, the game has been fantastic. Like I said, I initially played this game about 12 years ago, up to Heaven's Ward, and didn't pay attention to the story, never really touched crafting or gathering. So like, just experience everything, including the story, the crafting together. It's so much fun. I'm just having the best time with this game. There's a new game that came out today that kind of looks interesting. I don't know if it's going to be super popular though. It is doing a lot better than I expected. Might end up giving that game a, check it out. We'll see. I got so much stuff to play right now, though, so it'll probably be down the line. Isn't the leather ready yet? When you finish bringing me expected, see, I was going to be like next to you. I am so ready for Arc Raiders. I'm not trying to decide if I should hop on 14 and do my crafting class quest or continue Stormville patch content. I think you need to get the crafting stuff out of the way. Take a little break from the Stormblood stuff. Dude, I'm so excited for Arc Raiders tomorrow. We will 100% be playing that tomorrow. Like I said, I already purchased Arc Raiders, so I'll be playing it on launch. But yeah, I'm excited to try out the open beta tomorrow. This is indeed leather after a fashion. Your work is amateurish in the extreme. The leather is unevenly tanned and practically unusable. But you show promise. Well, about as much promise leather you haphazardly crafted. Still, it is apparent that you paid due respect to the life from which it came. Had you performed any worse, I'd have cast you out with a second thought, but you didn't, so I won't. Approach each task in earnest as you did today, and I'll continue to advise you. However, you alone are responsible for your development. This is business and running, and neither I nor your seniors have the time to hold your hand. Apply yourself to learn our techniques and return here when you have acquired some skills. Mayhaps then I will have an errand for you to run. Yeah, I'm super ready for Arc Raiders, man. Used to that knife I gave you? Gods know it doesn't happen very often, but you've chanced to find me unoccupied. How about you show me what you've learned? Let's see you make 3 leather chokers. After all, there's more to a craft than simply tanning hides, and chokers are just about the simplest thing you can make. You'll need circles of leather and animal sinew to accomplish this task. Osgood can provide the sinew. I'll make sure you recall the method of making leather. If your techniques improved since last time. Now we have an ample stock of skins. There are other means of producing your gems. Hunting for your pelts, for instance. I know what I said about before, but it was about assuming it was necessary. Choosing to do so is another matter. Indeed, it may teach you to appreciate the source of your livelihood. Not all leather workers are wont to choose this method, but you are an adventurer, are you not? When you finish your work, bring your chokers here for an inspection. Animal sinew. And then she said leather chokers. Yeah, dude, Arc Raiders is gonna be so good. I'm so excited. Bam, 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 ba-dam. You finished your work then? I suppose there's no denying that these are leather chokers. The truth be told, an Oppo could have achieved similar results given skins in a new time. Oh, but I don't mean to make light of your efforts. You fulfilled the order precisely as requested. A job well done. Now then, I will teach you something to supplement your learning. So, physical training, the body can be made stronger, resistant to injury, not so the throat, which ever remains a vulnerable point. Although a leather choker provides less protection than a metal gorget, its simple design makes it ideal for everyday application.